You know, Shellbell, I do appreciate the enthusiasm, and I am very glad to know that you wish to contribute to our village, potentially as a healer. However, Shellbell, my dear friend, you do happen to be, upon reflection, the number one pip in the entire community of seven whole pips who has the quirk of getting dizzy and then just randomly falling over for 3 days. So, I don't know if healer, where we really need to be able to focus on, keeping people alive, might be the class for you. I think we might actually let you come out and help in other ways, like maybe gathering these stones we're going to need for the Mender's Hut and also the buoys. What do you think about that? Maybe something a little less mission critical. And unfortunately, Ziva, who is our only pip not currently given a profession, which is kind of amazing, is out for the count for a little while because they got sunstroke. But even though that happened, we're still alive. We are still alive, and we have defeated the first doom! And not only did we defeat the first doom, my friends, but we were able to go ahead and get large buoys. And now we even have the Mender's Hut researched. My heart. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, the Mender's Hut. Now we can finally go ahead and we can start packaging up some of the health essence. I'm so excited about that. This is going to be fantastic. The only downside to that is that we will need to train one of our fine piplings on how to become one of the, healers. And we probably want to make that happen fairly soon because we actually have on the horizon a sickness event that is trying to sneak up on us. But we also have the doom of the cold. I actually am not too worried about the fear event right now because we do want to protect our pips from being afraid of whatever is coming for us. But at the same time, our pips are doing really well. Like really well on hope because everyone has been kind to one another. Several of our pips are actually infatuated with one another, and we find ourselves here upon the shores of vengeance. Actually doing pretty well. And I'm so proud of everyone. The whole crew is working so hard to make this happen, and I am simply a proud captain. We are proving that vengeance will be ours, that we will rise up and hopefully kick the cold and heat domain in the face. Forget the spirit of rot, now it's cold and heat that has been fighting us for several villages. And it's so exciting. I actually had trouble sleeping last night because I was so thrilled that we have been able to make it so far. So let's not lose that momentum and make sure that we're able to keep ourselves moving along by choosing the right thing to research. And since we actually have a lot of hope at the moment, I think what we might want to pivot to is maybe the oil extractor and the lanterns to prepare for the Festival of Lanterns and the doom of the cold that I know is coming around the corner, especially because the lanterns need oil. And when we extract the oil, it produces a little bit of a chill. So we want to be ready for that. And I also love that we have finally understood the storage with the cellar. It produces just ambient cold on its own. Interesting. It would work against us at the moment, but interesting to know that can happen. And then let's see, because there's so many different directions we could go right now. We also probably could really use having the hemp fields up and going so that then we could go ahead and have the hemp to turn into infusions, or also the hemp to turn into, not the woodcutter hut, but there was something else. The papyrus cutter, that's right. The papyrus cutter actually will use hemp to make paper, which is so cool. That leaves our wood safe for other activities. But when I was thinking about it, there's so many different directions we could go right now. And all of them, well, this is what it means to be a leader, isn't it? Standing on the very edge of all of these possibilities and knowing that the fate of your community is in your hands. And I think what we should focus on next is maybe the village hall for being able to have more piplings, because we'll be able to hold a few more commoners there, and to be able to store more things. I think. Yes, let's do that because that will allow us to increase our population. And then if we can, maybe the secluded retreat. And while our researchers are researching that, it will allow our community to grow. Because when we do get the lanterns, we're going to need wood, we're going to need more fishers, and then when we get the larger lantern, we are going to need copper ore. So, whew, okay. On that note, we do have a new house! Woo! Oh, that's right, we can put a buoy down here soon! Oh, that's gonna be so awesome! I guess technically we could put it in there right now, but I think we should probably try to welcome in another pipling today. So, let us come down, and with one of the roasted, toasted fishies, Gaming Butter and Shellbell are going to welcome a new pipling into our lives. I wonder if we survive this doom, if we'll be able to go ahead and have that really cool, like, children grow up quickly boon. I love that boon. It's very useful. Not guaranteed that it's one of the possible boons you could get, though. Yay! Woo! New pip baby! I need a lot more of you guys. Actually, sooner than later, so I should probably start expanding quite a bit now that I'm reflecting upon it. Alright, so time to go ahead and have our fisher back to fishing so that we can get plenty of noms. And also, we have a new little baby! Let us bequeath upon them one of the totally not doomed and absolutely lucky names from our Patreon list of patrons who make all of these adventures possible. And also the brekkie orange that I actually was too full from my delicious tofu scramble my husband makes for us for breakfast. It's so good. He is just, I cannot explain to you how fantastic he is with spices, and I love that tofu scramble. I eat it all the time. Oh man, my mouth is watering. But I enjoyed it so much. I actually didn't have room for my orange, so I'm gonna have it for snack later. But thank you, Wisty Fish. Wisty Fish. Oh, Wisty Fish, you know I still have the zoo crafting art you made. I really need to make an, where's my notes? I need to make an art gallery in zoo crafting, obviously, so that we can go ahead and we can make sure to show off the fan art. Hopefully I will have done that by the time you guys hear me mutter that to myself. Let's see, fan art gallery. Excellent, excellent, there we go. In any case, welcome, Wisty Fish. And yes, she is a fantastic artist who is also a part-time mermaid, and I'm actually, like, literally actually a part-time mermaid, and I'm always blown away by that because that's just so cool. But all right, let's see. We will probably be able to get the village hall sooner than I thought, but it would probably be more beneficial to us to use some of that stone right now. Oh my word, we can cover a lot of territory with this to get us a little closer to the copper. So let's build this. I don't think we'll go wrong, more or less ever, expanding where our buoys go. But Ziva, I think I'm gonna have you actually run up and train to be the healer instead of Shellbell after tomorrow. So I'm gonna pull you off rock duty in just a second. Where the heck did Shellbell go? Because Shellbell, you're a commoner right now. I would love to give you a nice profession where if you do happen to pass out from being dizzy, we're able to cope with that. But I don't know where you went. All right, and meanwhile, Ziva, let us train you. Oh good, it is Ziva. Let us train you in the fine arts of healing. Look at that. Oh wait, that's from Hungry. Okay, we can solve that. There's Gaming Butter. There's Megan. Where did Oh, there you are, Shellbell. You're cooking. I was really concerned about that for a second. Megan, you come down and would you grab some of these berries? Because we're probably going to remove that berry bush for seeds in just a second too. Oh, speaking of seeds, I want to start collecting a lot of seeds too so that we can have more chickens. That is on my list of the many, many things I hope that we can finally have our piplings start working on and do. Oh, so close to the village hall. Well, I need a few days to collect rocks anyway, so it's okay. And look at all this space for turnips and other activities we have over here now. Look how perfect this area is for turnip fields. Turnip, 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 turnip. We could have so many turnips. Uh-oh. Captain, I see an unknown event coming. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye. 14? Oh, geez, that's just because of hungry. Oh, there's no need to scare me that badly. Oh, good word. Okay, so I forgot to build the Minder's hut. Really? I legitimately forgot to build the Minder's hut. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I can, but I can't. I can't believe I just did that. I got so excited about everything else. Okay, that's it. We need everybody contributing to trying to build this puppy immediately. Wisty Fish, you're gonna grow up and I'm just gonna immediately have to yeet you into these activities. Boy, wow. Okay. Oh, thank goodness we have a paint seagull. I'm gonna need you too. Let's see. We're gonna need more rocks. I finally have some more areas we can put down rock collectors. I would like to like kind of shove our rock collectors further away from the village. Like over here would be really nice. Somewhere where I don't have to worry about that like taking up other valuable resources, but we'll have to worry about that later. Okay. Can't build the stone collecting and also get enough today for that. So, what about a refreshment stand? Or what are we gonna need? That's gonna take 4 days. We're not gonna have that built in time. So on the flip side, we could have another refreshment stand here. 2 days to build that? Ugh, okay, I think it's actually... Aw, man! Come on, guys! We were so close! Okay, look. Like, 2 days? Okay, even if it can't make much of a difference, I'm at least gonna try. We should at least give it a bit of an attempt to make this happen. Oh my gosh. No! This is what I get for not paying attention! But to be fair, oh, what's this? Please find something good. Please find something good. No, not something. Oh, it's the Omen of Fear again. I forgot we had the Omen coming up. Hang in there, our villagers. Oh, phooey. One of my thinkers is stunned and a coward. I am so sorry. Now we could... Tessa Turnip! Okay. Tessa, I am so sorry that you are now stunned. Please tell me that little paint seagull grew up because we could really use the help right now. Okay. Little Wisty Fish. Paint seagull already grew up. Wisty Fish has not. Okay. That puts a bit of a damper in some of my plans. I will not lie to you. Should I get this? I should... Okay, there's no time to get that built anymore. I'm gonna just do whatever little tiny things I can to try to contribute at this stage. Because where could I even... I could put a stone gatherer down here. Or what am I looking for? I'm looking for like the water. We could have a mountain spring right here. And then one of the like healy thingies over here. And over here, if I put a buoy here. I guess? So well, maybe that will help out. We'll have to see how that all works out. Let's do our best. Do we have enough water? Okay, Ziva, we have enough water for the moment. So if you want to rush down and gather more wood, then I might be able to squeak out like one more refreshment stand before the end of this. Heck! And if only I was able to get one of my thinkers free to be able to go ahead and add a little bit more thought so we can get the village hall going. Well, it's not as... We were close. And maybe I can at least try to give us a tiny bit of an edge. a tiny edge. Okay, and no worker available, but we're gonna make it happen. Ziva, if you want to come over here too. It's not gonna be much. I think it's actually gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I don't think... Because we're gonna have the tiniest little odd. It's gonna destroy us within 3 days, I think. But maybe we'd have the tiniest chance. I think it's better for us to focus our efforts on accepting, gosh heckin' darn it, we lost that one, but we can go ahead and we can try to get hemp. We can go ahead and try to get the town hall just progressed, build the Minder's hut, so if/when our pips become sick, we can take care of that. And then Wisty Fish, you've grown up, congratulations. All right, let's see. Wisty Fish, you are going to have a very important job right away as soon as I figure out what I need/want you to do. Where's our tool maker? Megan is actually available to make tools. I think Wisty Fish, we might train you to tend to the fish because I need more fishers. Not just to get like fish for food, but also fish for the sake of being able to, Gaming Butter, we don't need you doing that. Fish for the sake of being able to turn them into the pressed fish, which is going to be very important. I wonder if I should train Shellbell to be another thinker? That might be useful. And then we could build another thinking spot, but I think we need more wood than anything else at the moment. Wow. There's so many options. There's just so many different directions we could take this right now, and it just kind of amazes me. I think stone for just the minute. And that's because having another one of the buoys over here will make it so we can start reaching some of these copper ores if we push ourselves a touch. We might have to build a plank, like a little pier right there to be able to reach the copper ore, but we can do it. Okay, excellent. Convoluted. Oh yeah, and then we can build Village Hall if we have more stones too. A little convoluted, a little bit confusing, but let's make this happen. Curse you, Spirit of Rot! We had such an excellent streak. And it is the strongest of the spirits right now. So, more babies for more healers. That's my vote. That does seem kind of rude, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yay, Village Hall is researched! Boo, we're hungry! Oh, okay, so let's see what we can plan. We will leave Ziva to building the hut. We will go ahead and we will try to welcome in another child soon. Tessa's still passed out. Now that we have Village Hall, knowing that we have a fear event coming up, let's actually make sure we just get the seaside bench prepared just in case. And then we're getting more stones. So Paint Seagull, I might have you actually come down and put that buoy right here. Because then we will finally be within reach of some of the copper. Okay, we don't have enough wood for that. Phooey! You know? And now we finally are within reach of more of the wood too, which is very helpful for being able to actually have more wood piles. Can we build this? That would be amazing. Thank you, Paint Seagull. Okay, and then we will go ahead. And since we don't need the stone today, Gaming Butter, if you don't mind gathering some of those delightful turnips. Excellent! Well, it's not exactly the direction that I was hoping to take things, but I do think that we are not going to have regrets about having at least been able to get this much of our little shores of vengeance established. Being able to expand our reach with the buoys, I think is especially nice. Ah, gosh darn it. And then we need to see what kind of sickness event we have to cope with. What do you mean no fish are available? Okay, let's go ahead and Paint Seagull, if you don't mind. There we go. Keep everybody fed. Continue to get this built, because why not? And let's see what... Gaming butter, you're free. Where's my thinker? Tessa, if you don't mind coming up here. We never want to waste a day of research, I'm finding. But let's go ahead and see what our fate might be sealed with today. And in fact, not only that, gaming butter, Tessa. Psst. Turn it, baby, turn it, baby. And then after we deal with whatever complication this disease and illness has thrown at us, we will maybe slow down a little bit in my excited eagerness and make sure that we remember to prepare ourselves for other trouble. I just remembered that the memory beans we could jiggle joggle also include mushrooms coming up. Very excited. Uh-oh. Oh boy, is our healer sick? I'd prefer if that wasn't the case. Wait, are you guys fighting? Uh-oh. When Ziva and Agent Annie are enemies! Uh-oh. Last time that happened, we had murder afoot! Okay. Wow. We're gonna have to see what we can do about that, because I would prefer not to have murder, or mutiny, but, you know, we're gonna do our best. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.